Hello everyone. Not sure what happened there. I thought that was it. My Quest had died then. That's because I took the Mickey out of the Quest Pro earlier. So yes. Hello everyone. It's Midlife Game-ist. And I am here, back in real VR fishing, to attempt to try and catch the oarfish. Which I haven't caught yet, which is the challenge for this week. And yeah, it's the only one I haven't done, so I need to do it. But I haven't been back in real VR fishing for a week now, so yes. So hope everybody's well. Had a good weekend. It's a strange old time in the UK at the moment, obviously. I'm sure everybody's very much aware of what's going on. Oh, I've got a nibble. I have a nibble. It wouldn't dare be an oarfish straight away. That'd be incredible if it is. The other thing I've got to do is the last two trophies. So I'm working my way through those. Yeah, I don't think this is it. This is coming in too easy. Oh, it's a little one. Release. I shall release you. You can see I've been spaffing money as well. I can't even remember what I've... It's probably fuel bills. That cabin costs a hell of a lot of heat during the winter months. It's getting chillier. Oh, it's gone green again. Gone red again. No, it's green. Not quite sure what's going on with the old. I keep trying to find the hot spot, the sweet spot. Okay, there's a group of fish out there. Doo-dee-doo. This is a really good game for chilling out. It's like my safety blanket when I need to comfort myself. I come and sit and real VR fishing. Hello, Mark. I'm okay. I would say it's the rest of the world, but it's OBS. It's been a pain. Updates don't always work. So I found out to my cost the last week. And how are you, sir? How's it going with the trapdoor? I still haven't had a chance to have a look at that, see if it'll work on my PC. I will do. I see you got a few sort of likes on Twitter. It's pretty cool. Stay away from that trapdoor, 'cause there's something down there. Oh, glarbets. Burk! After you told me, I went and watched a load of episodes, because they're only about 4 or 5 minutes long, the maximum 5 minutes. I thought, oh, I shouldn't be enjoying... I'm far too old to be enjoying these, but for some reason I couldn't stop watching them. Well, there's no action on the end of my rod. Nothing new there then. Come on, fishies. I'm not quite sure what bait I used to catch them before. I don't seem very keen on the one that I've got at the moment. Swimming round it. Come on, nibble. Have a little nibble. Yeah. You feel like you shouldn't. It's like, you know, it's like a bad thing to be watching them, but actually they've got a lot of adult humour in them. Like any good sort of cartoon from the good old 80s and 90s. You didn't, more in the 80s, you didn't really, and the 70s. Hello, Appia. Hello, and how are you? Yeah, the good old days, you didn't really. Let's try a bit of lure fishing. Do lure. See if we can lure him out with that. Yeah, you know the cartoons like Danger Mouse. Was it Duckula? Count Duckula. And Chiltle and the Wheelies. Anybody remember that? Around the wheelie world. Ho, ho, ho. Hello, little lady. The Flumps. The Clangers. You didn't need voiceovers in those days because they just made noises. They just, like a little whistle, penny whistle came out, and there you got your character. No, it's wriggly, but it's not what I want. I'm going to keep it because I need the money. Oh, ducky poos. They were brilliant. I'm trying to think of what other ones were they? Mary, Mungo and Midge. I have to say my favourite, probably adult cartoon. No, not adult in that way, but it was Ren and Stimpy. My God, they put it on sort of late at night. Stimpy, you idiot! Hello, man. I used to love those. Oh, we got a big fish. Hello, Mike. Pugwash, yes. Roger the cabin boy. Oh, that. Oh, bugger it. I don't think that was the one I wanted, but at least we know what bait is working at the moment. Yeah, Captain Bushra. Innuendo City, that was, that cartoon. But they didn't say what you thought they said. Well, it's a lovely sunset. The end of a beautiful day. There's not one fish out there on the surface that I can see. I'm going back out that way though, because that's where I nearly caught one. I'm going to relax in the chair. Just chill out. Oh, there's some over there now. I can see him swimming around. So what do people think of the Quest Pro that was leaked? The unofficial unboxing. It looks strange. It's almost like a pilot's, like you know, the faceplate of a pilot's helmet. Looks like to me. I won't be able to afford one. No matter what price they come out at. But I'll be certainly be interested to hear the thoughts. I'm sure the Oculus ambassadors will be getting one. It'll be a rhubarb and custard. Yeah. Yeah, cause it's sort of mixed messages, isn't it? I'm sure they're saying it's for business purposes because they, you know, they've got the Quest 2 and they don't maybe want to break the market because they've already, you know, upgraded the Quest fairly quickly to make that redundant, and people that have got a Quest 2, is it going to be like a mobile phone where they just upgrade so quickly that you can't keep up and in the end you don't bother? Look cheap. I don't know about cheap. It looks strange without the rings on the controllers. That's the biggest thing, I think. The controllers look a little bit strange with a, you know, the tracking ring on it. I think, but the actual front bit, I sort of said it looked like the Powder Puff Girl's face, you know, with the big eyes. Looks like them. Looks like one of those characters. Everybody gets the stickers with the big eyes on their headset. They won't need to with this one, unless of course you need to, because the camera's an important part of it, and you can't put stickers over this one. Oh, I've got to buy it. I've got to buy it. I was just thinking, fishing away here, catching nothing. Another mackerel. Wriggly mackerel. Japanese Spanish mackerel. Can't make up its mind. Yeah. The mixed reality could be a great step. But I'm also worried that then you're going to split the game market a little bit again. But I like, you know, the fact that I've seen demos of games where you can play in your own house, and I wouldn't be able to do it, but I always said, for those that love the horror game, wouldn't there be something more terrifying than actually having a game, a horror game that you played within your own house, and you interacted with objects in your own house, and you picked them up, and there'd be a clue on it or something like that. I think that would be absolutely amazing, because then it is getting closer and closer to reality. So if it just scanned the objects, so if you got a bowl of fruit in your lounge and it just scanned those objects, and then it hand tracking, you picking those objects up, so you're actually getting the weight and the feel of those objects, and it's it's part of and they degrade or something right before your eyes, and then all of a sudden the behind you the walls start, a bit like the old Silent Hill, where the wall would suddenly deform, and all of a sudden, bugger me, you're in the other realm. Something like that would be fantastic, so that you go between the two, but you don't know when it's going to happen, and it could be any object triggered it. Am I just inventing a game there? An AR game. But you have to trigger, going into the alternate reality to complete the game, to go in there to defeat something, perhaps. But that would be really cool, because the ones I've seen are sort of semi-horror, where something's following you around the house, and the other thing is obviously first-person shooters, where you got characters chasing you around the house with guns. I think this was the barracuda that I was trying to catch before. Copyright. Midlife Game-ist copyright specialist. Just throwing them out there. I can't do it. I am messing around in Rec Room. I haven't not been, just because I haven't been streaming. I have been in VR. I've been messing around in Rec Room for something that I'm working on, that hopefully I'll be able to share with everybody in the next month. It's taken me a little bit longer because I don't know anything about creation, so yeah. But I've had some fun in there, I have to say. I'm looking forward to showing you. Maybe Game on Scorpio said it would be a good idea, for me to maybe stream one night of me doing some creation work in there. But I don't know if people would be interested in that, because I'm not doing any animations or anything. I'm literally creating scenes. That's all I'm doing. If I get to the stage of animating, then that'd be pretty cool. But as I found out to my cost last week, I didn't realise there's a limit on the ink that you can use. Because I've seen some amazing experiences, and I didn't realise that actually you can't just create loads and loads of things, which is what I wanted to do. You can only use a certain amount of ink, and depending on what you're creating, the ink runs out really quickly. Lesson learnt there. Also, another lesson learnt: don't let the battery run out on your headset while you're creating, because it doesn't always automatically back up, and you could lose about an hour's, even though it's set for 5 minutes, you could lose about an hour of your work, as I found out. And also overwriting your own work as well. So those are my top 3 tips. if your battery's saying it's running out, immediately save your work. Oh, that's a big one. And then because it will say, when you enter a room, it will say there was a backup done on this room, you know, and it'll be before you've done the save. The save you've done would be just before you came out the room, but the automatic backup might have been an hour before that. I don't quite get why it does that, but yeah, I found out to my cost at the weekend. But as people keep telling me, it always looks better the second time. There's nothing there, but there's one over there I can see. Oh, didn't go out far enough. That one did. No, nothing. There's one over there. Time to change bait, I think. What have we got? We got the worm. What are we gonna? Let's do. Yeah, the metal jig's always getting jiggy with it is always a good one. Don't know if that's on the bottom. Oh, I've got a bite. Wow, that went on a long run. At least it's a different fish. It's not a mackerel. What the size of that? It's a black spot tuskfish. Very cool. Do a little 12 for me. Thank you. It's my personal best. Right, there's some over there, I think. Worked last time, so let's try again. Oh, you can see it running after it. Oh, it gave up. And try it again. You can see the fish there, look. And it disappears. It's definitely chasing it. yanking on my rod. Get a nibble if you're lucky. Another one. I'll take the money, thank you very much. If you don't mind. So are you still working on Connor, Mark? Straight away a bite. Oh, it's gone again, is it? That's right out there. That was right in front of it there. Surely it's got to be interested in that. No. Got distracted. Distracted yourself. And I'm looking forward to TGS as well, the old VR experience. It's going to happen on Thursday. So I will live stream that because I nearly did last year, and then I thought, well, I'll show it to you, and then they took it down because they're only keeping it from Thursday till Sunday. So when the show is running, I wish they kept it up for a month or something like that. So there wasn't a lot to it, but for some reason I found it really interesting just to wander around and watch the trailers. Because I haven't been to, obviously with the lockdown anyway, but I haven't been to a game show for quite a while now. And apart from the atmosphere, is because it's obviously not packed like a game show. Game show. like a, well, it is a game show. But not the TV game show. But you know what I mean, like an exhibition. It's not packed like that. But you can, you know, you got to walk around, and I think I watched every single video, even though most of them were in Japanese, and I didn't understand half of what they were saying. The half, that was you're bigging yourself up there. I didn't understand any of what they were saying, but I could make out the story, and they did live shows as well. So if they were doing interviews with developers on, you know, some of the games that were coming out, that was pretty cool to see, you know, people's reactions as they announced a new character for a fighting game or an RPG I've never heard of. But there were a lot of like the, you know, the dancing ones with the girl bands and things like that. You could go and watch one of the animated shows, and they perform 2 or 3 tracks. It's pretty cool to see in VR. It's free as well, so it won't cost you anything. It's going to be about 10 gigs I've seen on their website. So you need a bit of space. I've cleared a bit off of my Quest. It's probably why I got a black screen when I tried to do the stream earlier. That's a big one. Not as big as I thought, actually. Gonna jump? Not yet. Not at all. I wonder what that is. Oh, it's another one of those. Red sea dreams, I should have guessed. Forgot that they're in the Japan version as well. The DLC. I should have noted down what bait that fish liked when I caught it before. Because it's just going to be about experimenting until, you know, I do catch it. You'd think using the epic bait would be tempting for them, but not always. I have attracted the attention of something. Oh, that's it. Let's not lose it. The old serpent. Look at the size of it. I wonder what they taste like. Do people eat them? I guess they do. Come on. No! Don't you dare. Not now. So close. Come on. Yes! Woohoo! The size of that. 2,856 credits. Ka-ching! Thank you very much. So I caught that on the brine. The krill. On medium, if anybody's still trying to catch them. I think most people have got them, looking at the way that they got to 100% so quickly. It's getting quicker and quicker. If I miss 2 days fishing, that it's already got to 100% before I even get to catch one. But I think the reward is they're giving away the boats that I've already got. So I think it was a pontoon one last week. We've got a large oar. I've only caught a few of them. In fact, I've not really fished in this one much. I think mainly because I caught most of the saltwater fish I'd already got by the time I got to this level. I'd already caught most of them, so I didn't actually need to fish here too much. So I went back and started doing the freshwater trophy, because I need to catch 400 of each now. So I think I'm about 180 on freshwater, and I must be getting close to 180 now on the saltwater too. And I'll just keep jumping between the two, mainly depending on what fish we've got to catch each week. But it looks like we've only got one more week of doing this summer event. I'm sure they'll do something else afterwards, but I don't suspect that they thought that we'd catch all the fish as quickly as what we did. The first couple of species did seem to take quite a while for us all to get to the 100%. And then, yeah, like I say, all of a sudden it speeded up. And within 24 hours, 48 hours of them announcing what species of fish, because I'm sure this only came out on Thursday, Friday last week, and it's already at 100% on a Monday. There's such a huge fan base for this game. And what I like about it is I've got all the DLC, and you jump in and out, and you find people that I don't like the Japan, because I live in America, so I quite like the fishing the American spots, because I fished in them, so I can appreciate them more. So you get people that will only fish in certain DLC, and then you get others like myself. I will just fish in a location until I've got my trophies, and then I just jump around from some of my favourite locations. And I'm guessing the next DLC will be the part 2 of the Japan maps. I wonder which areas of Japan they're going to take us. But they do deserve a little bit of a break because they've done the US maps with the US DLC. So you got 30 of those this year. And now you've got 10 of the Japanese DLC. That's pretty incredible DLC for a 12-month period. And plus all the little mini updates they do of all the items, you know, that you can get, like the boats, the cosmetic things, and each week the different outfits that you know you can get. That's usually done over a month. That's another big one. If my internet's stable enough, I might click on the... Oh, it's a free spot, I think, again. I might click on the live button. I'm just worried that as soon as I do, then it's going to start creating havoc. Getting a little bit of multiplayer. Oh, there you go. So I was right. So that must be getting on for 160. Is that 160? Yeah, it must be 160 that I'm on. That's grade 2. Because I think it's 80. It goes in increments of 80 between the trophies. So I'm working my way to 400 saltwater fish caught in the Japan levels and 400 freshwater. Not rushing it this time. It's like a massive rush to... I don't know why. I was just catching fish after fish after fish. It's just nice to jump in every couple of days, do a little bit of fishing, while something else is downloading in the background normally. That's another big one, if I do say so myself. Oh. Wow. Oh! Nearly saw then. Jeez. That always gives you a little bit of a buzz when that happens. Look at him. It's like a torpedo. It's not like the orchestra start up behind me. It's been waiting for this moment. Go on, you're gonna jump. I knew it. I don't know how I'm going to get this in the catch bucket. Take it home. little specimen jar. He looks big. Putting up a fight. Don't feel like he's getting any closer. I'm sure he is. If he's going to jump, he's going to jump to the right. Hello, Game On. Yeah, I have. I've got my tackle out, sir. Dangling my rod in the water. See what slippery wet things I can tempt. Any more? Got a big nibbler on the end. Thought I needed a break from Rec Room. And I hadn't done my weekly challenge this week. Any excuse. You all love it. I should get an OnlyFans page. I'd be really disappointed. Sitting real VR fishing on an OnlyFans page. Oh, it's nearly here. It's nearly. Get in! Have a look at that beast. And it's not even the biggest thing I've caught. Mega mouth shark. That's rude. 3,000 credits. I thank you. Wow. That was a battle and a half. Yes. I did. I landed him. Slapped him down in front of me. There is a buzz when you catch one. Thank you. I've been working out. I'm going to just cast out one more time and then I'm going to go and see if anybody wants to jump into the multiplayer. Normally, as soon as I create a room, there's a few people who just come and have a look. I'm just worried that as soon as I start putting pressure on the internet, it's going to start bugging out. There's a little one swimming around there, look. Go on, you're tempted by it. You know you want to. There's one over there as well, look. That one's gone. So that one's given up. We'll go over here. Right beside it. See if it's interested in my krill. Let's swim right around it, avoiding it. Oh, no. We have a bite. Coming in fairly quickly, so not as big as I thought it was going to be. That's what she said. No. What? That looked as if it was going to be huge the way it swam off. Crimson Snapper. Very pretty. Look at that. Do a little jiggle for us. Go on, work it, baby. Thank you. Right, let's go and see. This could be the breaking of the stream. But I think we need to... I need to check on my trophy. So yeah, they've got to 100%. I can now say I've participated, and I should get another medal at the end of this session. There's my lovely tank with all my golden koi I caught for the last one. Yeah, so that one in the freshwater. I'm working towards the next one. I've only got 37 to go. And then that'll be 400, so I'm just over halfway on that one. This one a lot less. And yes, shaking that bass, shaking that bass. Hello, Super Dexter. Good evening to you, sir. Shaking that bass. See, missed opportunity there. Shaking that bass. Create a room. I'm going to have 4. We're going to stick to Japan because I want to get my trophy. Where should we go? Because we've been doing all the salt water. Thing is, I always like the salt water levels. That's quite a cool one. Let's go there. No, what did I quit? I just quit multiplayer. Idiot. So I set up a page only to quit it. Japan. Confirm. Right. I'm gonna go there. Let's go fishing. Not quit fishing. Let's go fishing. This is cool. Right. I still don't know what that... I thought we might get an animation going over that bridge, but I've never seen anything go over it. This is quite good for lure fishing. Lure. Lure. Oh, they've all disappeared. They obviously don't like my rod in their water. Let's go. Here we go. And what did we have? We just had the worm on the end. That seemed to work before. Come on, out you come. And just let it settle towards the bottom. And this is where I was catching all the golden koi. Got a bite. It's a little tiddler, I think. So I'm coming in quick, that's fine. Bigger than I thought it was. It's not going to be a leaper though. I'm going to get the opportunity. Crucian carp. And this is one of the rewards as well. So this boat with its colour scheme, it's pretty cool. Looks like graffiti. Is one of the rewards. The other one, which I think they're redoing this week, is it's a yacht with the shark markings on it. Whoa! That jumps nicely. What we got here then? Oh. Trout, cherry, salmon. Make your mind up. Are you a trout or are you a salmon? Look at the colour on it though. It's a fish of split personalities. Gonna jump? Yep. Oh, hello. Hoochin. There's loads of fish here now. So in this one, I just tend to cast, let it go so it's almost touching the bottom, and then it's just reeling really slowly. And you seem to, every time you cast out, get a bite then. And that's just using like the worm, so the soft bait. And it's usually a pretty good variety of fish as well. So you're not catching the same thing over and over again. Oh, we've got a lamprey. It's like a leech. It's horrible things these are. They've got like a jaw thing and they stick on the side. Lock themselves on. I remember seeing that guy that does the beasts, who goes fishing and tries to solve mysteries, and they reckon they get to quite a large size. Hello. Oh, that's nice. Hi there. How are you?
Hello. Sorry, I joined it.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I remember he did a show, and he went off, and they reckon that somebody had fallen in the water, and it was almost like a nest of them, and they just wrapped themselves round this bloke's body and tore him apart. What a way to go. But he couldn't prove it in the end. He couldn't prove that it was them. He didn't believe, that they were big enough to, to hold a man down. He wouldn't be able to get away from them, so it was he sort of disproved it. But they reckon there was this, beast of a lamprey in the river that was taking boats down whole. How stories get out of hand. He did one in Chernobyl as well. He went and fished in a lake in Chernobyl. He could only stay for a short period of time, like a couple of days, I think. they'd only allow him to stay for a couple of days, and he was trying to catch, because they reckon the fishermen were catching these mutated fish. And I think he caught this massive fish, but it wasn't mutated in any way, so he reckoned it was, you know, not as contaminated, but still not safe. You wouldn't want to eat anything from there, that's for sure. Like 6 heads on a cod or something. Redfin, that's quite the colours on that. Keeping that because that was a personal best. Forgetting myself there, I didn't let it get down to the bottom. There's one swimming about right on the edge over there. Let's try and get him. See if he's interested in the little bite. Yep. Straight away. Skin carp. It's just the detail on the fish. They look not only realistic, but maybe over realistic, because they've almost got like a metal glint to them. But it's just like the sort of flexibility of them, you know. It's how you'd expect a fish to behave. They behave. They've been very clever with this map actually, because the circle of animation of the water is nearly the full size of this location. So it makes everything ultra realistic. You know, you've got the reflections of moving it of the plants around the side as well. Lamprey. Watch out, there's a lamprey about. That's bigger than the last one. Yep. Yeah, weird looking things. You call him weird. Just watch the line drop, and when it stops, just start slowly reeling it in. You normally catch something. Like that. Every time. There you go, golden koi to go with my collection. I've got 16. Gold, I love gold. Has already got a bite. That was rather quick. Just afraid I should get to my 37 needed rather quickly. Skink up. Going after it. Wow. Could have a cast here where I haven't caught anything. Yep, that's a first. Let's go back over there. There's one I can see swimming there. There we go. This could jump. Thought it might. It's putting up a little fight. Come on. So close. Look at that. Wow. You got a Chinese sturgeon. These are ugly looking things. So it's algae and things like that. You can get them in this country. But they don't like the winters, they can't survive. If it gets, unless you've got a really deep pond, they won't survive. That one didn't put up much of a fight. Now it is. It's a skin carp. They're getting a bit common. There's one over here. Yes. I think it has to be. It's the one that I've spent hundreds of hours in. Absolutely love it. I just love the visuals on it. The gameplay is, you know, I used to like things like Sega Bass because you had the controllers. Oh, that's a tiny one. Look at that. Wow, the colour on it though. Yeah, because I used to play like Sega Sea Bass Fishing with the controllers on the Saturn and then the Quest, on the Quest on the Dreamcast. And one of the games that's free, the early games that I got was on the Quest was Bait, which was a free fishing game, and I loved that as well. Yeah, I will. If you you follow me. Now we're all called followers. If you follow me, and you'll see that I quite often, even if I'm not streaming and I'm in the headset, I'll quite often just jump in. Especially the challenges. I feel like I need to do the challenges, which is why I came on today. Partly I haven't streamed for a week, and I wanted to do a live stream today, but I was going to show Into the Radius, but I had some issues with OBS, so I didn't want to risk, ruining a newish game by having streaming issues. And so I thought I'll come into Real VR Fishing and just chill out and do my challenge, which I've done. I've caught the oarfish, which is the fish to catch for this week. Yeah, so it became my download buddy for a while. So if I came in and I was sorting out, games on my Quest, and I was updating some of the games that had been out for a little while, or I was making space on my Quest headset, this was the game I used to use. It was the same issue. I found out what it is. It's tying into your Google account. That's why if you just tie it into your YouTube, then you get the same menu come up on OBS. But if you tie it into Google as well, then the manage streams, which is the one that I really like, because then I can go in and I can change all the all the titles and everything and the thumbnail before I come in and do my live stream. So yeah, that's tied into Google. But what has happened, because they've now gone to this version 28.01, I think it's officially out of beta now, and they've released it. When you click on the manage video on that one, it blows it up so big that the actual clicking on the bar to create the stream at the bottom, you can't click on it. So I can't do it. So what I've done, I've backdated to 27 something, and fingers crossed it seems to be holding up. So I just won't update it until I know for a fact that they've sorted that out. Wow, the rice fish. Look at that. A little goby. They're like waiting. White bait. In the UK, when we'd just like little battered white bait and eat them whole. Yeah, so normally they're very good. I'd guess it'll just be how many people use it. It's only got to be a resizing of it, because that's all it now. It all fits on the page. The whole menu fits on the page, and it sits above the taskbar. I've even tried moving the taskbar around the screen on my laptop, but yeah, it just won't reveal itself, and you can slide it up the screen by grabbing it with the mouse, but none of the size adjustments is working, so it'll just ping back to where it was. It's fixed to a certain size and it doesn't adjust. So I'm sure I can't be the only person that's found that out. And it's probably just a simple fix. I tried resizing text and things like that just on my Windows settings, and seeing if there was anything within OBS that would do it, but I can't. Yeah, I can't see any settings. Apart from that, touch wood. It all seems to be working fine. That's the famous last words. I did have an unusual glitch earlier. If anybody was in on the delete. Yeah, I try. Yeah. No, I tried that. That was you know, one of the things. I went in and changed the screen size and resolution and everything, and no, it didn't do anything. It's just annoying. It's a simple thing, but it's quite important to me. But yeah, I had a new thing happen. The streams, I've deleted the stream now, but on the earlier stream, like the OBS was going berserk. It was saying that I had no internet, which wasn't true. But the actual quest black screened on me. So that was a new one. Made me panic a little bit. Yeah, but I'm sure they're very good at supporting. So I'm sure they'll put it right, and until they do, I'll quite happily stick with what the settings I've got that I know that works. There's nothing wrong with what I've got. It's just obviously I think it's just mine's back from the beginning of August this year, and version 28 is from 1st of September, I think, or the 3rd. Yeah, well, that's what I said as well. It's just completely black. I could hear the sound of the game, but I just couldn't see anything. And I've tried pressing the, I thought, oh, maybe the tracking's gone, so I tried recentering. Nothing. I had to basically force it to shut down and restart it again. But that's a new one. That's what I get for taking the mickey out of the Quest Pro, you see. As I said, it looked like the Powder Puff Girls' eyes. They're listening. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm really well. How are you, sir? What have you been up to recently? Or you probably can't say. Maybe. It's a secret. Not that I know. I'm just just wondering. Oh, it's another gold one for my collection. I'm going to have a tank of 50 of those. Nice. Oh, we got another instant bite. I got another 15 minutes, then I must go because I haven't eaten today. Okay, came in, started messing around. No. Oh right, is it good? I'm quite excited for that. Need to get in and do a stream. I haven't played that for so long now. Flagtail. Nice. So what weapons have they put in there then? Have they just done the skins on them, or have we got like obviously we had the sort of heavy machine gun before. Have they gone for another rifle, perchance? Like another sturgeon. Nicholas Sturgeon. Yeah, it is. Sword blade. Whoa, that's going to mix it up a bit. So you can do a bit of melee, close call melee. Look at that. It's rare. It's not that rare because I've got 2 of the buggers now, and because it's 1,000 credits, I'm keeping it. Must be getting close now. I've not been keeping count. Must have caught about 12 to 15 fish since I've come in here. Maybe more than that, maybe in the 20s. That's going to jump. Rock flag's tail again. Oh right. Does it decapit? decapitations then. Thank you, Game On Scorpio. Hopefully I'll catch up with you tomorrow night. Little stream tomorrow, if I can get it all going. If not, it'd be a bit of a recording session. So wasn't that... That must be a throwback to Half-Life 2, isn't it? Do you remember? Because you can pick up the circular saw blades with your with the what's it? Gun, gravity gun, and you could fire them, decapitate them. The old head crawlers. Still slow them down. And they got a new harvest as well. They got a new location, or is it just a reskin of an old one? God, it's taking a long time to get my money out. I think I just bought loads of bait with it. That's what I did with the... I'm trying to think what I needed to buy. Oh, it was gloves. That was what it was. Oh, cool. Don't tell me anymore. But I love the way they're supporting that game. It's one of the ones, you know, that stays on my headset and I update. So I would say that the consistent game, so this will probably be the way I'd work my top 10 out. Oh, right. Excellent, because that was one of the things, was that you'd never seem to get any decent modifications. They were just the same repeats over and over again. It was only like rare occasions that you got some decent ones. So that'd be pretty cool. I don't think I've finished modding up on my guns to maximum actually. But I still like using the pistol because it's so accurate. It's just when you get to the boss fight that you need like the rifle more. But yeah, so I'm guessing that would be one of the... Nice. Yeah, sounds like it. But yeah, I'd guess, you know, my current top 10, that would be how I would work it out, is the 10 games that I keep going back to. So obviously this, real VR fishing, all the time, just because there's so much content and so many challenges, you know, to do. I'm just working through the last 2 again. And I know as soon as I get to those, there'll be some more. Then it's got to be Walkabout. Walkabout Mini Golf stays on there. After the Fall stays on there. World of Mechs stays on there, and from time to time RDS is doing something. Hopefully you can still hear me. Yeah, so yeah, World of Mechs is one other one that updates all the time. So I will jump into that from time to time. Hey. Hello, Sneaky. How are you?
Hey.
I'm just really not catching anything of any interest. To be honest, I'm just catching for the sake of catching now. I've caught a few golden koi and the lamprey. Is there anything you're after yourself?
Another one. Them prehistoric looking ones are
Yeah.
better.
What, the lamprey? The little worm ones?
No, they're real big and got spines in their backs and whiskers.
Oh, that's in the saltwater one, the oarfish. Really, it looks like a serpent. No?
No. Hold on, I'll tell you which one it is. Oh, I can't bring up my map thing. Yeah, I can.
Oh, the Chinese sturgeon. Yeah, I've caught those. Yeah. Yeah, I've caught a couple of those. Are you after those then? Oh.
No,
No.
I'm not after anything. No, I have everything.
Yeah, I'm just working my way to get the two last trophies. You know, you got to get 400 saltwater and 400 freshwater. So yeah, I'm just gradually making my way through those.
So how many more freshwater do you need?
I think I'm over halfway now. I think I'm close to 240. And then the saltwater, I think I'm just over 180. So yeah, it's going to keep me going for a few days.
Do you know that anything you catch in here that is caught in another, like the U.S. or Japan?
Oh yes.
Or U.S.
Yeah.
or Korea?
Yeah, I've done all those. Yeah, it's literally the last two.
The fish you catch in here, if you can catch them in that.
No, I know. Yeah.
That's why I went to that the night.
Oh right, yeah, because it's all
Because most all the fish you catch.
it's all new on that one.
Or Japan.
Yeah, I've been quite lucky. I haven't really caught many of the, the old species here. Luckily, I might be tempting fate now by saying that.
Yeah. I swear they took some
Did
of
they?
mine away. Oh yeah, they did. Little shitheads. Yeah, because I was watching my count for my freshwater, and I needed like 29 more, so I went fishing. So I came back, and it seems like I fished forever and didn't get it. So then it said I needed 12 more. So I went fishing. I figured I need 12 more. And after I figured, I've been fishing and I had to have gotten 12. I went back, and automatically it said I needed 80 more. I was so mad.
Yeah.
It went backwards.
I think they were teasing you there.
Something was going on. Yeah,
No.
I didn't care for that. I stopped playing there.
I always come back though. Every time they do a new challenge, I have to go and catch one of the, just one.
Yep,
I don't go out and try and get 100 of them, but the challenge fish, I just like to get one to say I've participated, and then I'll go back to, just doing whatever I was doing. So if I was catching freshwater, that's what I'll just carry on doing.
change this speed up a little bit. Yeah, let's try that.
That one's putting up a bit of a fight, whatever that is.
Try one of them
Yeah,
surgeons.
could be. Although it's coming in quite quick, so it just swam away really quick. Oh no, it's Golden Joy.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
gradually filling my tank up with those. Are you a fisherman in real life? Are you a fisherman in real life, or are you just... Yeah, no.
Oh, I've tried and tried and tried. I don't think there's any fish out there anymore. Yeah, I bet you I got 20 fishing poles and rods and reels. And none of them work. I can't find one that works.
So you stick to real VR fishing. You're guaranteed a bite.
I was actually thinking about going out here pretty soon, trying a little fishing. Ooh, look at that big one. That's what I catch.
It's bait food. That's like a nibble.
Yeah.
An hors d'oeuvre.
Bait was bigger than what I caught there. If you catch something like that, though, you should be able to keep it. And then it should...
Yes, a lot of people have said that. In freshwater, they need a predator. Like a pike or something.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that now. Because obviously we got the sharks in the salt water. But you do get predators in freshwater. And the catfish could do it. They could make the catfish do it. The bigger cats.
Well, it should be a special fish you would have to catch with it, I think. It would have to be a meat eater. And it would have to be something you can only catch with the bait you catch.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So you have to catch the bait first, then use that on your hook.
Right.
To then catch, the bigger fish, the special fish. That would add another depth to it. I'm sure. Well done. I'm sure that they must. Oh, hello, snap. they must be thinking about things like that because enough people are saying it, and they do listen to the community. So it's probably on their mind.
To the community about selling things.
It's on their mind, I'm sure. Because that would make you get.
People have been asking for more to buy ever since this came out. Because you run up 300,000 and there's nothing else to buy.
Well, I went out and bought all the gloves now, so I've used up all my money again.
Oh, I bought everything.
Another bit of bait. Yeah, so I just got rid of a lot of half my money, I guess.
All the clothes. I even bought the winter clothes. I got 999 of every bait. 999 of every lure. I have nothing to spend mine on anymore.
No, I wondered why they capped it at 300. Now I know, because there's actually nothing to. Once you've got it, there's nothing to actually buy anymore. Because you just win it, or it's all given away by you taking part in the game. They're very good at making you come back and play the game, aren't they? That's what they're really good at. So each week you've got to catch something different.
Well, I actually don't come back for that. I just come back for the challenge. Yeah, they want to give me something that's fine and dandy.
Oh no, I like. You're getting all the little ones. Yeah, I coming back and getting some of the cosmetic things like the gloves, and I'd never change what I'm wearing. So having said that, so but I do like the fact that it's there, and it makes me come back each week.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just so chilled out to play. That's what I like. And the social side of it as well. You meet so many people. Skin cut.
Do you fish here a lot?
No. I don't. In real life, I don't fish at all. I haven't got the patience. this.
But in here,
sorry?
you don't either? In here?
In this room, yeah, this is probably one of my favourite ones of the Japanese one. I don't know why, because there's no animations. But I like this and the one with the train that goes past. But I just seem to catch a lot of fish in this room. But a lot of a good mixture of fish, so you're not catching the same thing over and over again. Yeah, but in real life, I'm not a fisherman at all. I haven't got a fishing rod. I wouldn't have the patience to sit there and you know, bait up and then cast out. And
you want to go fly fishing for real? Don't expect to catch
no,
fish
exactly,
like you do
exactly. Oh, there we go. Japanese lamprey, horrible thing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the unrealistic side of it, isn't it? But they have to make it like that, otherwise people wouldn't play it. If you had to wait for 2 hours to catch something, I wouldn't be coming back quite as regular as I do.
Some people enjoy it though. Yeah, the only thing you see in this one is birds.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought when I saw that bridge, I thought, oh, I wonder if they've got the train animation on that as well. Or maybe some cars go across it, but there's nothing on it at all.
Nope, nothing. No lions and tigers or bears.
No bears. Nothing.
There's an airplane. See that airplane
Where's
up
that?
there?
I can't see that. No, I can't see one.
You can't. Yeah,
Is
there's
there?
one up there. It's in the clouds, yeah.
No, I can't see it.
It's up there. I see it.
No, I'm not. No, it's not. I wonder if that's because it's showing it for you, but it's not showing it for me. But I'm not seeing anything.
Well, everybody should be able to see it.
Thought I had one biting then, but it's not.
Yeah, I was in one the other day. Which one was that? Oh, the one that has the two cranes.
Oh yes,
on
yeah.
the left. But if you look behind you, there's a beaver
Yeah.
comes out. I didn't know that
Bit of a
last
shock.
week.
Because that's I think there's one on one of the American levels as well, isn't there? There's a beaver that comes out from the woods and sort of and it goes and swims in the water.
They got the moose too.
Up on the top.
Yep. And then the bear. No, they're goats. You talking about the goats?
No, there's one in the American one. It's on the top of the, and it's sort of got its.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Oh, the Japan one. Yeah, on the right hand side. Yeah.
Yeah, that has moose in it. I guess they're moose. Look like moose. But that one also has goats way up on the mountain with a cliff.
Yeah, you can see them eating. Yeah.
You ain't getting no bites.
No, I've stopped as well. Oh, there we go. Hi there. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Ah, there we go, stirred. I've got to go as well, I just realised what the time is. Yeah, it's 11:15, I haven't eaten yet. The stomach's rumbling. UK. Yeah, where are you from?
Nice. Oregon.
Yeah, right.
United States.
Yeah, I've been fishing for a couple of hours. Must be a couple of hours nearly now. You just lose track of time. I'll do one more.
Well, that's very true.
I was hoping I was going to hit like 240 is my next target, but doesn't look like I've got it. Seems like I caught hundreds, but obviously not. I think I've overfished it. There's nothing left.
Ah. Oh no. It was forced to start craving it.
Yes, yeah. Nothing. Yeah, I think I'm going to call that it. Okay, I've got to go. It's nice to meet you.
All right.
Take care.
Later, bud. Yeah. Oh, you too.
Cheers. Take care, fella. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, there you go, everyone. So how far away was I? 208 away. Look, 8 more fish away from the next target on that one, and well, loads away from that. 78 away on that one. So I'm well over halfway on the freshwater, and quite a way to go still on the saltwater. But I'll just show you, because I've got the 2 boats set up out here. So you can see there, it's got like the shark markings on the yacht, which is, I think this is the one that they're doing again, because some people missed out on it, so they're redoing it again. And this is the pontoon one. Thank you, Gyson. This is the pontoon one that I've been fishing from as well. It's all pretty cool. I don't know if I've shown my, just show my saltwater tank, because I really must have filled that up. So there's the old, looks really weird, that oarfish. That's the one we've all been trying to catch this week. It looks a bit sparse. It's because I haven't put any of the special fish in there. So what are we doing? So for Japan, oh, it's because I haven't put one of everything in there. So I've only half filled the tank, look. So these must be, oh, I moved. I was going to say, these ones must be, because that's a batfish. Those are like, they look the same, like an emperor ranger or something, or a tang. That looks like a sword, the swordfish. So these must be coming in a future update for the game, because you can't catch them. They're not available in any of the, and there's 2 more there. So you can't actually get them. Now, look at it, there's loads. You can't actually get any of them. Got that one. That looks like a moray eel. So we could be getting a moray eel. So they must be to come at a later date. Another angelfish. There's a convict serp. So we've got 3 of those. So we've got 29. I usually fill it up with like the smaller fish and just have a few of the bigger ones swimming around. So there's quite a few there that I'm sure they're going to release to us at some stage. Frilled shark. No, we don't want any more sharks in there. So yeah, filled it up a little bit more. It's getting a bit more colourful. And there we go. So thank you all for watching. Back in RVRF fishing once again, as always. And yeah, next time they do an update, I will be back in here. And we'll have a look and see what they do. Looking forward to seeing what they do next. So take care, everyone. Have a good evening. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.